the light bulb, I mean the ecosystem. And for example, here in Ireland, if you turn on the light, you mostly need the heat also. So if you have some low consumption bulb, you'll heat more, which is it's no point. So moreover, the compact light bulb, low consumption light bulb has electronics, plastic, mercury, and so on, and it's very difficult to recycle. So yes, it's good for offices where you use a lot of light all the time. But for home, you have to think twice before using a light bulb, a low consumption light bulb, because maybe it's not the right product for your ecosystem in your house. Because in the ecosystem of your house, you need heat. And so after that, for performance, I think the best objects are the simplest one. It's the hardest to do also. Like for the packaging, you could see here, and these packagings have been designed with only one material. So for recycling sort, it's very efficient. You can flat them and send them to the recycling plant, and everything is simple to do. And today packaging are very complicated. It's made of plastic, they're made of cardboard, paper, and so on. And it's very difficult to sort, like milk bottle made of cardboard. There's aluminum, there's plastic, there's film, there's ink, there's and so on. And I wonder how do they separate everything from the products, the packaging, because it's a lot of work, I think, to do that, and it's pointless, I think. And after that, it's a kind of private joke, but the ring bell is stupid that we use electricity to do a ring bell. I mean, you can knock at the door. And next is pedagogy. So pedagogy, we can talk about a lot about it, but you can use different means to provide information on what you want to tell people, and how they can be aware of their ecosystem. So you can see there's a small toy houses, and this is quite uncommon today. I mean, 5 years ago, there wasn't such toys, but today it's really impressive, because there's even a rainwater tank, which is uncommon. You don't much people. I mean, many people don't use a rainwater tank yet, and the recycling bin also is. I mean, for a toy, it's really very impressive. Next is Clean City, and Clean City is a kind of course, SimCity, but made for ecological purposes, and it's quite. I played it. It's a game lasts something like 2 hours, but you never win, because it's very hard. It's very hard to apply the right policies and do the things in order, so that you get a good feedback. And after that, there's Make Me Sustainable. It's a website where you can see what you can do and how much it would help you to save. And Pulse Switch is a switch that gives feedback on the house consumption when you use it. So when you turn a light on, you see how much electricity the house is using by itself. And same kind of product, but this time turned to outside is a semaphore, and semaphore is talking about the load of the plants, electricity plants, and these electricity plants. When I mean, in France, you have nuclear, water, and hydroelectricity, and then coal and gas and petrol. And most of the time we use nuclear and water, hydroelectricity. And when there's a huge demand, then we start coal, gas, and so on. And the best thing to do is avoid that load. So this little semaphore object that you put on your plug is telling you what's happening on the network, so that you know that if you're putting your boiler on, then you're using coal and not low consumption plants. And with this, the grid network provides a curve of exactly the national demand is. So if you add on this curve which plants are providing what, it will be very interesting and very pedagogical to show that. So that's it. And so the next, for the challenge, I think we will work mostly on waste. And because Ireland is an island, so you cannot produce as much waste as you want, because it will stay in your land, and you don't want your island to be a landfill. So we'll work on waste. Maybe it will be water waste or bin waste, we'll see. But I think waste is very important because it's really a part of the ecosystem we don't work enough. And we have much to do on policy and different layers of ecosystems. So that's it. Okay. Thank you.